Welcome to my video series of solo exercises for social dancers, both leaders and followers. My name is Melina and I've been teaching Tango since 2001. This video will be about virtual walking with the static dissociation. In the couple, this would then be walking in cross system. We're going to start with a couple of exercises for which you need a chair or a stool. I've prepared one and I'm going to sit down. Please sit down in an upright position, so rather forward, not leaning backward. We're going to start to warm up slightly by rotating our head to the left Do this 2 or 3 times. And then to the right. Never go so far that it would hurt in any way. Once more. Now we're going to rotate our shoulders backwards. And forward. And backwards again. And forward again. Let us now rotate our upper body. We had done that already in a standing position. We're going to combine that with the breathing. So with the breathing out, I turn to one side. I let my head facing forward. Breathing in, coming back to zero. Breathing out. Make sure that you're really rotating your spine, your torso, and that it is not just the arms showing in a different direction. So imagine that you would have a camera on your sternum, and that camera is supposed to film in a 180-degree angle. Won't be possible, but let's aim for it. One time more. Let's do now a static dissociation. So I'm going to now rotate my upper body to the left. I'm going to hold myself here and I'm going to fix my arm and my shoulder a little bit, just holding this here. You will surely know this position from yoga. Please keep facing forward. Breathe naturally. If you want, intensify the rotation a little bit with a breathing out, if you can still. Let's go to the other side, breathing in and breathing out. Keep your head facing forward, keep your spine upright. Going to intensify a little bit with the breathing out. Not so much actually. My rotation to the left is better. And I'm going to come back to a neutral position. I'm going to stand up. And I'm just going to rotate to the left and the right again dynamically. The hip does not turn now. It has learned by being seated that it doesn't have to turn because the work is done by your upper body, by your abdominal muscles, but not by anything in the hip. So the hip is staying calm. We are now going to imagine that we're walking in cross system. What is the difference between walking in cross system and walking in parallel system? In parallel system, both partners can use their counter body movement. We've discussed it in the last video together. In cross system, this is not possible because then one of the partners would be in ambling mode. This can happen sometimes when communicating across, but normally we don't want it. So in cross system, we will just keep our upper bodies turned towards our partners and our hips and head facing forward in the direction where we walk. So this is now a static dissociation. And either walking backward or forward, we keep our upper bodies calm, just facing towards our virtual partner. The walking in the cross system is therefore a little bit more static in general. It will also not be so easy to communicate changes of speed in cross system. It is more suited for a gliding in a normal speed or a half speed, but not just too much changing speed. Let's do that forward and backward again. I'm going to turn towards the side. I'm facing towards you, stepping forward with the right. To push from my supporting leg, my feet are walking on two parallel lines. I'm going to turn my upper body in the other direction, so I turn around once. Again, my head facing forward in line with my pelvis, and I push to backward steps. I now have to pay attention to not walk into the wall here as Detlef did just recently when we were practicing for another video. Maybe you've seen it on YouTube or no, on Facebook. Pushing from the supporting leg. I'm going to do it diagonally. It's more static than the walking in parallel system. Static dissociation. It feels very different than walking in parallel system. When I walk with my natural counter body movement, this feels very, very light. It feels very natural. For me, walking with a static upper body feels a little bit unnatural because it is. This is why we have to practice it, because this is not how we're going to walk in our everyday lives. Nobody would walk in their everyday lives just like this. Or again, walking to the other direction, just like this. Do that as long as you wish, practicing the walking in a virtual cross system with a static rotation of your upper body, but your head always facing in the same direction as your hip does. Thank you for your attention. Let's meet in a couple of days.